Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal.
And what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich? Because really that's all the challenge here on this par 4 second.
It's an uphill shot, Luke, with a large mound to the right that you can land it on and have it kick back on the green. There's no guarantees that it will. And if it stays over there, especially up on top of the mound, well, now you've got all kinds of issues with your third shot. It's a really difficult second shot to find this green in two that is long and narrow.
And here we are with their 4. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Currently a couple under for the round.
Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Nicely done.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
This one's tracking.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
Oh, so close. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
This is what they have left for par.
And there it is.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Just one off the lead after that hole.
Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par.
playing their fourth shot. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Straight out of the top drawer.
Such soft hands.
Well, at least it wasn't a double.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
He finds himself in a share of 13th.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par 3s on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
Needs this one to kick right. Dad got a little out of control, I think.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though. Short game has always been stellar, and that's just why.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the Barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
A bit too much club there.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Looking great now.
One wheat bix too many, I think.
Putting for a bogey.
Well holed.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flag stick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flag stick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Oh, that's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. It's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Even for the day. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. And Rich, as we make the turn, I'm interested in your thoughts on this player's performance so far.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
We put a nice little fade on this. This lie's not great. Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
Well, there's the lie in the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Playing their 5th shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Wonderful shot.
Saving a stroke there by chipping in for the bogey.
And with that, he's back to even overall.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the 11th. Well, let's hope this one draws a good lie, because it's not going to be on the fairway. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the pace. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Didn't that look good for a long time? And that should secure the par on this one. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Yeah, well played. Putting for birdie.
Now he's got this to get ahead of Justin Thomas. I don't think JT is going to be happy if this goes in.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the Barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Opting for the 4-iron here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
That's just inside the range.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Shame it didn't drop. Okay, let's head to the next. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Was on a good line. Bogey putt coming up here.
You finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. And he's down there.
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Handy effort, that one.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Trying to get to even par with this putt.
Surely it's going to.
Appears to have overcooked this one. This one's looking good. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 16th hole, short par 3, Rich, but really good if he can get it close.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
5 feet coming up to the cup.
Looking good so far.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Now 8 shots back after that hole. As we head back up the hill towards the clubhouse, we're faced with the par 5 17th, a long, strong par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Oh, I like the look of this. A bit long on that one. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This for a birdie run.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And we head to the famous finishing hole at Riviera, the 18th, Rich. Really good par 4.
That it is. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. There's a palm tree up top near the green. That is the line of sight off this tee shot. You find the fairway. Second shot is going to be back up the hill to a green that, funny enough, runs away from you. It doesn't tilt back toward you. It runs away from you. So your second shot has got to come in high and soft with plenty of spin if you want to get it close.
And this putt is for a final score of 70.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And that will do it for him at this event.
And Henny, no win for this player, but they set a goal and accomplished it by performing better than their rival. They've got to be pleased with taking down Justin Thomas.
Oh, that's right, Luke. This player challenged JT and beat him. That takes a lot of confidence, but also a lot of skill to pull off. Congratulations to them.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. I'm fired up for this round. It sounds like fun already. We're into some match play golf here today. This is looking like a good time. Let's go low. Whoops. And let's see how he does on this hole. Oh, this one's in the fairway. Okay, this is in the light rough. This shouldn't be too bad. Oh, come on, sit, Forrest ball. Well, missed the green there on that one. He's got about 100 yards to the pin here. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Setting up here now for our third shot. Coming through with the chip. We're going to go to 1 up over you if they sink this. And that one goes for birdie. And lost that first hole, so you're 1 down moving forward. Not an amazing swing. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Look out, this one's hooking. Pin's about 145 yards away. Hopefully this one will bounce to the right. Okay, we're on the green. He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does. Taking this one with the 8-iron. All right, this is his third shot. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. This one's on a good line. And you actually will end up in the deep stuff. And setting up for your fourth stroke here. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. And that one will drop. Well, this could maybe roll its way into the rough, possibly. All right, let's send it. Let's see what happens. This is his second. And here's their 8-iron. Setting up here about, I'd say 100 yards out. Looks like we're heading to the rough. Well, looks like you're a bit off on